Hello, CTE Lab students. This will be a Show Me How video for the file number 1 for our Cornerstone project for Module 2 in PowerPoint. Okay, so Module 2 went over managing content on slides. In each lesson, we did some inserting of footers. I don't remember inserting any headers in the try-its that we did. Lesson 2 was about formatting text. That's simple stuff like changing the font color or applying italics, bold, or underline, or changing how it's aligned, whether left or right justified or in the center. You guys have done this in PowerPoint and Word and maybe even Google Docs before, all right? So some of this is basic. Lesson 3, proofreading, was all about using the Smart Lookup tool. Lesson 4 is where we started having issues with remote learners not being able to accomplish the same tasks as the in-seat learners here in my lab. So my goal for you guys is to at least be able to see me working through these topic try-its in a Show Me How video, so you're at least exposed to the process. Same thing with lesson 5, adding a link. These are hyperlinks or text that was pulled from a Word document and inserted as copying from an outline format, like adding slides from an outline, or using the paste special tool that's available in the licensed version, but not in what you guys are using at home. I guess I've said it a lot of times, but I sure would like all my remote learners to be able to be in-seat learners. I just realized this year is just, we're going to have to make the best of it and manage through together. So the Cornerstone activity, creating a presentation for a cookbook launch party. All right. So we do have 2 different files that we'll be working in. And so this video will focus on the file number 1. All right. Cornerstone Fruit Starter PowerPoint. We need to reuse slides from the S&B PowerPoint. So I'm going to download both of these from the Learning Activity Resources. It's the Cornerstone, let's see, Fruit Starter PowerPoint. I'm going to download that. And then also the Cornerstone S&B. And I'm going to open the Fruit Starter. I know that remote learners will be able to complete this first task. What it says to do is to reuse the strawberry and the blackberry slides from the Cornerstone S&B PowerPoint presentation so that they are inserted in alphabetical order into the Fruit Starter PowerPoint. All right, so we've got the Fruit Starter PowerPoint open, and then we need to have open also the S&B that I downloaded, strawberries and blackberries. So we're going to copy the blackberry slide, I'm sorry. So I'm just simply going to copy, and then I'm going to go into the other PowerPoint that is open, the Fruit Starter, and I'm going to paste the slide, and then blackberries needs to go underneath apples to list it alphabetically. And I'm going to go back into the S&B. I'm going to copy. I wonder if you can right click. So we can even right click and copy. It doesn't tell us specifics on how to accomplish the task. So then I'm going to, I right clicked the strawberries slide, and I'm going to paste it into the Fruit Starter. So all I have to do is click paste, and it pastes it in. But strawberries alphabetically should go after pears. So I can just, on the navigation bar, slide navigation section over here, I can just put it in the right spot. The next task, now that we've reused the slides, is to apply bullets and numbering. We want to change the numbered list on Apple's slide to filled square bullets. And I'll just say the S&B presentation, we can close that one. So on the Apple slide, they want us to change, right now we have a numbered list, but they want us to make it a bullet list with filled square bullets. So these are the filled square bullets. So we've accomplished that. And then it says to increase the indent between the square bullets and the text to the next marker to make the gap wider. Okay, so I will tell you, I worked through this earlier. Right now, that indent for the between the bullet point and the text is set right here when I select that. So I'm going to increase it to the next marker. I'm just going to send it right here to the 1/2 mark. And that increases the indent between the bullet point and the text. Just gives it a little more space. It's a little cleaner look on the content. So we've applied bullets and numbering. We've changed the numbered list to filled square bullets, and we've increased the indent between the square bullets and the text. All right, next, use font themes. We're going to apply the dark gray text 2 to the bullet list on Apples. So it's already highlighted. We're going to come here, and this is the dark gray text 2 color. And when we click that, it changes from the black that it was to what it's requested to be. Then we're going to use the Format Painter to apply the same style bullets to all other bulleted lists in the presentation. So with all your content selected, remember that you've changed the bullet style and you've changed the font color. With that highlighted, we're going to click on the Format Painter. When we click that, then we're going to go to the next slide, and we're going to see how the cursor is a paintbrush. And when you select, now I didn't do that correctly, I'm sorry. Format Painter. Then when you select the content that you want to change and release it, notice the same changes have been applied. We're going to select the Format Painter again, that tool, and then go to the next list. It changes the bullets and the text color. And we're going to grab the Format Painter. You have to grab it every time, as far as I know. But then what happens is any formatting that you've done in your first slide to enable everything to be consistent throughout your presentation, then you can use the Format Painter. That way you don't have to go say, okay, I changed the bullets, I changed the font, I made it italics, I underlined it. No, the Format Painter allows you to grab every change that you've made. Okay, so one more slide. You'll know that you're able to do it because the paintbrush is, see, I just lost it when I am selecting the wrong thing. So paintbrush, Format Painter, and then that. So now there's consistency on all your slides. All the bullets are the same. All the coloration on those bullets is the same. And I believe that was the last task for file number 1. So I'm going to close out this video, and I'll be back with a file number 2. Show me how video soon.